Hello everyone. Today I'll be telling you how you can make team selection system that will save the teams across the round in UEFN with only devices. Okay, so first of all, we are going to open island settings and we are going to set up the island settings first. Okay, so as we are going to have 12 players, each team will have 3 players. If you want to add 4 players per team, we will do 16. Okay, and then index, it's gonna be do it on 16 and then 4 20. The index will be 20. Okay, so the team size, you're gonna make it dynamic. Total round, it is up to you how many rounds you want. I will put it on 10 rounds. And then island matchmaking privacy, party choice, allow friendly fire. You can make it off because it's a team deathmatch, so we don't need it. Team rotation, you also do not need this. So UI team color relationship, you can put it the team color. Team visual determined at round start. We can put it to game start also, but round start is good. Okay, so this one you must check that default class identifier should be class 1 because we are going to use it later on. I will tell you about it. Revert to default class at end of round. This should be on end of game. And then after that auto start, it is up to you. I usually keep it 45 3 3 and I open force next players as well. Okay, the spawn location will be spawn pad, random, respawn type, individual, respawn time. Okay, so to this, I will tell you how to make like an instant one. I have made it before, but we are not gonna use a instant respawn in this one because it is gonna be a round based system. So we don't need instant respawns. But if you want to make it instant respawn, open notepad, type 0, copy it and paste it on the name respawn time and it's on 0. After that, spawn immunity, you don't need this. Spawn limit, make sure the spawn limit is set to 1. If it's a game mode, that is like a zone wars or something like that. So mine is going to be zone wars, so I'm gonna put it on spawn limit 1. Join in progress, spawn on next round, post game location, island start. After last spawn, go to spectating. So after one spawn, you are going to spectate. Down but not out. So if it's a team, so we are gonna make it default and squad multi interaction should be on. On the player eliminated, the item should drop. The health granted on elimination, I will put it on 180. Actually, yeah, 180. Would granted, it is on you. I'm putting it on 50, 50, and 50. And then gold granted on elimination, I will give them no gold because I don't have anything that includes gold and it's a round based system. You can add it if you want. Allow manual respawning, I put it as off. Player elimination audio, you can make it on. Vehicle trick shot multiplayer 0. Show individual score, no, because it's a team one. Time alive start point, player spawn. Time alive team tracking method sum. Use team scores, you can put it on. If the player leave, it will still show, but I will put it off. So elimination score I'm putting as 2, assist score as 1. You can customize that however you want. Voice chat scope, so we have it on all that everyone can see, but if you want it to only the team members to talk in the chat, then you can put it on team as well. But if you put it on team, if your team members dies, then you cannot talk to them if it's a round based system. proximity chat. So here you can put the full volume distance, like, and fall off distance. So let's say I am 15 meters away, I cannot hear the chat. Okay. And you can change them however you want. I will put them on 500. Spectating. Allow spectating other teams. You can allow it so they can watch others, but you should not allow it if it's a team deathmatch. Response spectate behavior. Spectate. You can put it on black screen, but I keep it as spectate. And condition. So basically in this you are going to make the last standing ends game on. All team must finish. Should be off. End game on match point win. Fastest time win. No. Game win condition should be most round wins. Game winner display time 0 seconds. Game end call out. You win, you lose. You can put it however you want. You can put the placement. You can put chorus cooperative as well. Victory animation sound you can put however you want. We have the default sound, defeat sound, and the draw sound as well. You can press callouts as well. You can type the name and you can make callouts yourself. Post game type. I put it as battle royale, but you can put it however you want. Matchmaking settings. So here you can see we have 16 players and teams are 20. So end conditions. So I don't have any time limit. If you want, you can add time limit to this as well. The timer the direction. I usually put it count up if I don't have any zones like a controller, storm controller, but if you have a storm controller, make it count down. Elimination to end, all this should be off. Collect item count, no. Okay, so victory condition, this should be victory condition should be, I don't think so we need this because it's a team one. If it's solo one, you're gonna make it to time alive, but this is not the condition right now. Tiebreakers I usually don't choose, but you can choose it. Elimination, assist, and the stuff like that. Okay, victory animation, it is on default. Slow-mo on end of round. So if you want to add a slow-mo, you can add it, and I prefer to add it. And then on setting display, I show it for 3 seconds. And in the player locker, if you want to hide the back bling, you can hide it. Enable jam, I never like researched on it much. I never saw it much, so I keep it on default. Allow aim assist if you want. You can add the aim assist in your maps, or if you don't want, you cannot. You don't need to add it. But I will have it on because I am a controller player as well. So energy max. So the is for the. I mean, it is the one for sprinting. Yeah. Yes, it is the sprinting one. So the energy recharge delay is, I put it on default. You can customize it however you want. So fall damage should be on because it is zone wars. Gravity normal. Allow mantling is on. I don't know what is this. If allow mantling is on, then this option determine if player builds wall will generate. Okay, ledge. Okay, so it drops a ledge that you can mantle as well. Mantling minimum height normal and minimum height in water normal. Allow hurdling, allow sprinting on. These are usually the basic things, but I'm just letting you know. Allow sliding on, allow slide kick is off. Shoulder bashing, you can put it on. Glider redeploy is off because it's a zone wars. Player flight is off as well. Now if you go down, the flight speed, you don't need to take care of that. The movement speed, I put it on current BR. You can also put chapter 4 movement. Invincibility. So invincibility usually is like gives you invincibility for a second, like you don't get hit and stuff. But I put it off, and we have starting health percentage 100, max health as 100. Allow health recharge is off, and max shield is 80%, and starting shield is 100. After that, allow shield recharge is off, and I don't have any overshield. Then self damage is 0. Self damage, target filter all, and weapon filter all. Allow pickup, you can pick up all things, and everything should be on default. Build mode, so allow building all, allow to edit. So there are two options, is one is anyone, one is default. If you put it on anyone, he can edit everyone's wall. If you put it on default, only the player can edit his walls. Okay, so building can destroy environment, you can put it on because it's a zone wars. Health manipulator is on 111. Keep player build structure between rounds. Make it as off. Infinite consumable off. Maximum building resources 500. Infinite building material. Infinite ammo. Allow item drop. Okay, so these things should be off. Maximum equipment slot, you can put it on however you want, but I have it on default. Grappler fall damage immunity. If you have grappler, you want to immune it, you can make it on. Pickaxe damage and range multiplier, it's on 1. I usually put it on default. Pickaxe destruction should be default. Weapon destruction is on percentage. Okay, so in the friendly AI, we don't really need to care about this. Harvest style is on Battle. Make sure that harvest multiplier is good. Light of the day, time of the day, I put it on 11 a.m. or 12 p.m. It's good too. Camera filter, we really don't need to change anything in this. Light color, light brightness, thickness, nothing. No HUD needed. We don't need to open this. We should not show the island code display time. Show animation feed off. It should be on, sorry. You should make sure that all the resources count on. Show party elimination on. Pacifist touch. Okay, so the nameplate shows to the players. Limit nameplate max distance. Nameplate line of sight always show. Show voice indicator. Always show to the team. If you want, you can put it on all, but I put it don't override. Map screen display scoreboard and display overview map should be on, but I put it off. Only mini map should show. Display scoreboard is good. Game score display time 3 seconds. Display carrier scoreboard off. First scoreboard I put it as elimination, second as assist, third as score, fourth as damage dealt, fifth as damage taken. Patchwork memory mode. I never set it on, but it is on you. It uses less memory. Edit mode. Show health and shield. Show you on the map. Mini map. Show resources. Enable pickaxe. Enable vehicle damage. Did I enable pickaxe though? No. Start with pickaxe. Sorry, yeah. Start with pickaxe is on. So that is it for the island settings part. Now we will go on the main part, like the spawners and all the things. So for the spawners, we will be using 16 spawners. Here you can see we have 4. Now press shift, press on each, and now press alt and press on the red one to just move them. So here you can see we have 12 spawners, now 16. So we have put like 16 max players. So here we have 16 spawners. And then we need team setting device. So here we have our team setting device 1, team setting device 2, 3, and then 4, as we have 4 teams. One is team blue. First it will be team blue, and it will be team 1, and class will be class 2. By the way, I forgot to tell that the default class should be 1. Oh, I told it. Okay, sorry, my bad. The class should be 1. And then on this one we have blue. Now we will move to red, and red will be team 2. The class will be class 3. Make sure that on grant behavior, keep all. You should keep all on both of them, on all of them I mean. and grant condition is always. So blue, after that we have yellow, we have red, then yellow. Yellow will be the class 4, and then this one will be class 5, and team 4, that will be green. So here now we have our spawners, we have the team setting device. Now we will move to the class selector part. So in the class selector part, we will be giving each spawners a team, and they already have a class selector, selector. Okay, so here you can see we have each for one. So we are gonna switch them. They're already in team like class, but we'll switch them from teams. Okay, so we start from team 5, team 5, and we will switch the player to team. I started from the wrong side, but no problem. You guys can figure it out. Team 6, and then connect it to the spawner. Then you're gonna make it to the team 7. Then it will be team 8. And you just need to follow this. Team 9. Team 10. Now we have 6. This one is 7th one. That will be team 11. Spawner is 11, right? Team 11. Team 12. 13. 14. 15. 17. 18. 19. And then 20. So I told you about the 20 teams. So here how we managed to get all the teams done. So this one is gonna be our fourth one. 5, 4. This one is 3. This one goes to, and the other one is 1. Okay. So here now we have all the class selector done. This is only for the people who spawn. So now here you can put it down as the selector. Make sure that visible during game is off, and restore health volume visible in game is off. Clear item switch volume, restore health, and restore player time to switch. Is it like enabled during phase? Should be on gameplay. And yeah, that is it. Make sure you don't put it inside of it. So now we have our spawners, we have the class selectors for the spawners, and we have the team setting device as well. Now here you will use a mutator zone on the test spawner. 5. Let's make it 1.5. Yep, it should be good now. So whenever you spawn, here you can see that the person will be a spawner. Okay. So in the buildings, allow building is off, enable during phase is none. So basically this mutator zone is for those for the next second round. If they are not in any team, they will be teleported somehow. Okay, so now here now we'll start making our class selector. That is for team 1, team 2, team 3, team 4. So the first one is team 1. The color will be blue. The second one is team red. The color will be, you can put it as red. It's team 2. And make sure you put class as well. So first one has class 2. Second one has class 3. Fourth one has class 4. I mean third one. Third one has class 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then you're gonna use a 1, 2, 3. It's yellow for third one. Yellow, and then last one is green. Okay, so now here we have the class selector setup. I will put it a bit far away so you guys can see it correctly. Okay, now here we are going to put a billboard to tell which is which one. Here we see it says blue. Here it will say red. This one will be red. This one will be yellow. Yellow. And this one will be the green one. Wait a second. Now green. Here you see that we have green. And here you go. Okay, so now we have all the class selector set up. Now we are gonna use counter device, player counter device. For the first one, it is gonna be here. I will put it a bit front so you guys can see it. So info panel visible. If you don't make it visible, it will not show. If you make it visible, it will show. Compare on gain start, no. Compare on count change, yes. Transmit on player counted, removed every time. Last instigator. Counted team is team 1 and counted class is class 2. In enable on phase always, include spectator, it should be on. Info panel, you don't need to care about it, but if you want, you can change the logo of it however you would like to, but I'm not gonna change. Okay, so the base color, it is on red, just make it blue as well. Just copy this and paste it here. So this is blue. And then if you go down, count registered player union, it should add, and everything else is okay. Now in the class selector, it should be enabled on the class on the counter to when the counter fails, and it should disable when the player counter is succeeded. And by the way, we will need 2 more spawners. I forgot about it. Here we will add not 2, sorry, 4 spawners more for each of them. for next round. This is for round 2. 2, 2, 3, and then this will be the fourth one. Okay, so in the spawners, there is one more thing that I would like to add. That is, wait a second. So from the 16 to 2, it will be on priority group 1, 2. It's 15. How? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. How does it say 15? Where is the 16th one? Oh, it's this one. It comes from 17. Are you connected to 17? Yeah. Okay, it's 17. Okay, so this one also goes to group. Wait, where's the group? Hello, mic test 1, 2, 3. Okay, my mic just went off for some reason. Okay, so now here this one should also have group of 2. So this one will be on group 2, and all of this, the priority group will be 1. And I will show you what else are you gonna do. So priority group will be 1. You're going to use this one, this, and it should be 1, 1, like this, 0.5, that, yeah, like this. Okay, so this one should be enabled always, and counted class will be counted, selected class will be 2, team will be 1. And same as this, it should be 2, 3, 3, and 4, 4, and then 5. Yep. And now if we go for the selectors, the class like on this spawners should be according to the class. So this one is 2, this one will be 3, this one will be 4, this one will be 5. Okay, so that is it for this part. So now, if for the part 1, okay, I will finish this, the player counters, and then quickly move on to the other part. To the other part, yeah. As you can see, we have it on red. It should be enabled on this, fails, and disable it when it succeed, when the players succeed. Same for this one on the yellow. We're gonna put the color for yellow, yellow, yellow. And by the way, make sure to change the teams because sometimes I also forget to change the teams. Like I forgot right now. Okay, now that's it. In the enable, it should enable on fails and it should disable when it succeeds. Now we move on to the green one. The green one is gonna be the last one. 5 and then 4. After that, in the green one, just enable it like this and disable it like this. And that is it for this part. We have our boards, we have everything set up. Now, to save the teams, what we are going to do is we're going to select this all, and when the priority group people spawns, we are going to change them to the team. Wait, I will show you how. Like this. I'm gonna connect it to them, connect it to this, And when the player is spawned, when the class 2 player spawn, like you see class 2 player spawns here, second time the team will be switched. And we also need a round setting. Art now 9. Okay, so from here we start from 2. This should start from 2. This will be the third. This will be the fourth. This will be the fifth. This will be the sixth one. This will be the seventh one. This will be the eighth one. This one will be the ninth one. And this will be the 10th one. So this mutator zone will always be enabled from this, from on round 2, on round 3, on round 4, on round 5, on round 6, on round 7, on round 8, on round 9, on round 10. Okay, and then we are going to connect all this with this. So first of all, I connected it with this. Now the second one, which are the second part. Here one, I connected this. I connect this one with this. Only few left. Not the mutator zone. And then this one. Now we move on to the yellow one. The yellow one needs the 4 spawners. This is the first one. This is the second one. Second, third, and this is the fourth one. Now moving on to the green one, we're gonna do the same thing with the green one. Bring it to this, and this, and then this one. Okay, this one is 25. This one should be 5. Yep. Now here we are gonna use teleporters. Teleporters. So this will be the teleporter for team 1. Team 1 class 2. This one will be the 1. This one will be 2. 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. I will take a floor so I know that they are here. Please take any floor. And then after that we are gonna a floor like this here as well, so that we know our things are secured here. Okay, this one is 1, this one 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 5. So in this one it should teleport first of all when the thing is switched on class switched, and then it should teleport from the mutator zone on player entering zone, and then it should it should be teleporting people on player entering zone. But the selected team should be this, so it should teleport that one. And then after that, when the player is teleported, this one should get disabled. And here we will need 4 teleporters for one because we have 4 people for each team, and each one should have a teleporter. So this one same, this one did the same, and this one will do the same thing. And then here we are gonna add 4 more later. So it should disable when the player is teleported on this one. So it should teleport from our class this on class switched, by the way. It should be on class switch on the mutator zone when the player entering zone, and on the second one for the mutator zone on player entering the zone. And then you just have to copy paste them as a for wherever you want to put, you can put it. Okay, so now in this one it should disables when it is getting for this to disabled, teleport when receiving from the yellow one on class switched from the mutator zone that is here, and then another one will be the third one. And then he just need to copy this, and this. Same with this one, you're gonna use disable and then press on this to get disable on teleported, make it 4, and it should teleport from 3 things. One is the selector, one is the mutator zone, and the other one is this mutator zone. Now, so as you know, this one is getting enabled on only the round side UI. So for enabled on phase all, you should make it so that the people cannot fire. You see, so allow weapon fire. So here you can see the people should not be allowed to fire. So we'll make it 2, 2, and 2 here also. So the people should not be allowed to fire. Enable should be all. And this is just for the people to not fire. And then for the guns and everything, we are gonna add nothing but just to show you guys that we can add a rifle L5, just a shotgun like L4, a pump L4, yep, this one, and everything else you can add yourself. You can give them through the team setting device. Whenever they are switched to the team, they will keep it. And if you want the people to get back and get another team, I will show you that also. But first of all, we will set up if they don't select a team in some time, how you have to kill them. First of all, you will have a zone, so you don't need to take care of if they don't select a team, they die or not. But if you really want to kill them, you need to use a damage volume device. So here, if you use a damage volume device like this, 1, 2, 2, 2, so it should eliminate people. Enable on phase will be none, and you need to add a timer device. So the timer device should be started on the game, should count 30 seconds. It should count down, interact only complete. After it is completed, it disables. So on HUD, you can show HUD, and running timer will be select team or die. And after that, as you can see, after this times run out, we should damage volume. It should get enabled on the timer device on succeed. So once the timer run out, after 30 seconds, all the people who stay inside will die. And the second part is the zone. So let's say we need, oh, I forgot to add this. It is done just 4 of them. So now in total we have 16 of this. We have everything set up. Only the zone is left. So we are gonna use advanced storm controller and then the beacons. So in the controller, you're gonna make the range however your map is. I'm gonna make it 20, 50. Phase 1 will be 100, let's say 100, or yeah, this one will be 100. Then make sure you make the spawn area somewhere so that when the zone starts it does not like hit the players when they are using the changing the teams, or make two zones. Like one zone will be advanced storm controller, second one will be the storm beacon basic one. Use custom storm faces, delay time 0 seconds on stay, destruction delay no, bound radius 100 seconds, storm sickness off. Okay, so you can generate the storm on the timer ends. When the timer ends, you can generate the storm, and generate storm on game start should be off. After doing that, you're gonna make a storm beacon like this, and then phase 1 radius will be 50. Time, resize time, it's on you. I put it on 100, damage on 5, and move to the beacon. You can move it randomly as well. Wait time 5 seconds. I put it 0. Move distance, you can put it however you want. And then one more will be the phase 2. That radius will be the 25 one. It takes 50 seconds. It damage for 7, and everything else will be the same. This will be the last one. It takes 0 damage, this, and then give 10 damage. This is it for this one. Now our full Zone Wars map is ready, as it says the teams. Now we are gonna add the place through which the people can go back and they can get themselves a team back if they want to change the teams. Is it connected with this? No. Okay, I connected now. I'm using this. If you have anything that you want to connect the button with, you can use the button with it. Yes, I put it here. You have to put it in each team area. Okay, so now the button, we need to add one more this here, so it sends the people back. If they send this thing, okay, this chain could be teleported on this on interact. Disable, it should be disabled when the timer runs out, or you can disable the button when the timer runs out. It's the same thing. When the timer runs out, these both things get disabled, and it should interact to send people here. So now here we have, if we are doing this thing, we need to give them a random team. We gave them a random team with this, using it, and then when the player is teleported, or when the player interact, it should, but make it with the teleporter, because there's gonna be 4 of them. You're gonna be adding to all of them. Okay, so here you're gonna change player to team, or class will be the default class. If class will be set to 1. Change to class as well, team and class on teleported, and this one should be random. Everything else will be good always. Now if you press on this one, you get back, and it should be disabled when the timer runs out. So we are gonna use it like for each one, like this, and then like this. So here we have a whole Zone Wars team saving thing set up. Let me just review all of them back. So we have used 16 spawners. Here we have used 4 team setting device. We are using a timer device. We are using 2 mutator zones. One is for rounds to teleport people if someone is here, and one is so the people don't fight here. And then we are using a damage volume, so the damage volume do not Like when the player is standing still, so the damage volume can kill the person who is standing still. So we are using 16 class selector. Each class selector is assigned to person with a different team. And then we have uh, class selector area with player counter and billboard that shows how many people are inside, and when there's two people inside or four people inside. When there is four people inside, then the class selector will be disabled by its own, and when there is one guy left, it would be three. And then we have this mutator zone. This is for the second uh, 2 to 9. It should be the 2 to 9 round 1 or 2 to 10 round 1. So here people will be spawned and everyone will be teleported accordingly. So if they have a class 2, they will be teleported here. If they have class 3, they will be teleported here. Class 4 will be teleported here. Class 5 will be teleported here. And now then we have used 9 round setting device. It's total of 9, yeah. 9 round setting device. Each round will enable the mutator zone. The mutator zone is not enabled on phase. It is enabled from the rounds. And then we are using some button to go back and then select a team however they want. Then we are using our advanced storm controller and the beacons. And one more thing I would like to add in this is the basic storm controller. Yeah, the basic one. So if you have an area that is far away from your controllers, you can generate another from here, and the wait time should be of 30 seconds. Wait time of 0 seconds, and resize time will be 0.30, and the damage will be of 5 seconds, or however you want. I put it on 5. Generate on game start, yes. Initial radius 50. Damage level, initial radius will be 20, or however you want. We have two things to do this. Either we generate the advanced Strom controller using the timer, or we use another Strom basic Strom controller to use it as second Strom. So basically from this we can have two Stroms at once. So that is it for this video. I hope you like the video. If you liked it, make sure to share this video with as much people as you can. I'll be making more tutorials like this. If you really if this tutorial really helped you, make sure that you join my Discord server. The link can be found in description as well as in comments. And I will be making more UEFN maps. If you want a map done, you can join my Discord and order right now. We also provide words and thumbnail services. If you need anything done familiar to the UEFN, you can contact us on Discord. And make sure that you support us by sharing this video with your fellow UEFN creators so that people will watch us and that we can get encouraged to make more videos like this. I hope this is like an informative video for you. PHANTOMYT signing out. Peace.